$47,801. That's the exact amount I made from one single trade, one meme coin in under 10 hours. This wasn't luck. I didn't ape in some random coin. I caught this move before anyone saw it trending using one setup and one system. It's the same Dexscreener GMGN and Cheetah Bot combo I've used to find 10x tokens, 50x tokens, and even 100x plays before they blow up. In this video, I'm going to be showing you step by step how I caught this trade, how to scan hundreds of meme coins in minutes, and how to copy this exact setup so that you can find the next 100x meme coin early. Yeah. Let's break it down on how I made $47,800 in under 10 hours. And I'm not some random 30-year-old crypto genius. I'm just active every single day. Before I brush my teeth, I open Dexscreener GMGN because in the Solana meme coin world, timing is everything. And if you miss one pump, you just missed your opportunity to make $100,000 in a day. That's why I built this routine that spots coins before they start trending. It filters out the rugs instantly, and it lets me enter and exit in seconds using the Cheetah trading bot. So before we open up Dexscreener, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button because it really helps me and these videos to continue making them. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is open up Dexscreener. Here is exactly where we're gonna try and build the 100x filter playbook. So the first thing you want to do is go here and you want to make sure the liquidity is at least $20,000. After this, you want to go to the market cap, filters from $100,000 all the way to 1 million. We're going to go by this part pretty quick. I have other videos breaking this exact strategy down here, but if you want to watch those, you can go back on the channel once you're done with this, but make sure you're taking notes and you memorize all of it. After that, you want to select the boosted tab, scroll all the way down, and make sure there's at least $10,000 in trading volume within the last 5 minutes. Once you're done with this, you're going to go ahead and hit apply. And as you guys can see, Dexscreener went from having over 100 tokens to just showing the top 2. This is very good. Now, out of these two, one came out 3 hours ago and one came out 1 hour ago. We're going to scan both of them and see which one would be the better play. So the first one is called ZEC. We're going to open it up. It's at a $200,000 market cap, and it appears to be made on Pump On, which is already a good sign because that means that the liquidity pool is locked and then the audit is already checked off. Now we're going to go to the 5-minute volume. It seems to be an upward trend with the volume slowly slowing down, but this could easily rise again with just a few marketing pushes. Once we're here, we're going to go over to their Twitter account to see if they're active and how many views they're actively getting per day and per post. As you guys can see, this account was created just a few months ago with 300 followers, and earlier today they hit. As you guys can see, this account was created a few months ago with 300 followers, and this post that they sent out 3 hours ago is already at a few thousand views, which is good. This one they just posted 3 minutes ago, so we're not going to count that. And this one from an hour ago is almost at 1,000 views, so the views aren't that good, but let's keep digging into the token. From here, we're going to go to the holders to see exactly how much people own. And as you guys can see, the top 10 holders don't own over 20%, which is good. But here's where I'm a little skeptical because all of these people own quite the same amount. 1%. This usually isn't the case with meme coins. That means the token's probably bundled. So what we're going to do from here is we're going to scroll down, copy the contact address, and now check this coin on GMGN. Yes, I use 2 websites to check the coin. That's how I stay safe, and that's how I find the 100x plays. I actually don't trade on GMGN anymore because it takes way too long and it's way too hard for beginners to use. Now I'm only using the Cheetah trading bot, and that's going to be linked in the description of this video. So the first thing I noticed when checking this token is, one, no insiders or Coles actually bought this coin. It was only the devs and some other fresh wallets, so that's already not really a good sign. And then it does say it's bundled 20% here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the dev tokens because GMGN allows you to see that. And it appears that the dev has actually been buying the coin, which is technically a good sign. But for some reason, I'm still a bit skeptical. So we're going to go back to Dexscreener, go back here, and we're going to go to this other coin. It came out 1 hour ago and it's called Porsche. So just by looking at this, I'm already getting vibes that it's about to go because honestly, the picture is literally about to go and it has GOAT in the name. But here, the volume has died down significantly, but the coin is still holding the price very well, which is honestly a good sign. See, this is more organic. You see how the price percent on the holders isn't just all the same and it's kind of scattered it out a little bit more. That's what we like to see because it's a bit more authentic. So we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna copy it, and yes, it looks like it's another pump on coin, which is a good sign. We're going to go to GMGN and we're going to paste it here and we're going to see the analytics. So actually on this token, it appears that 8 insiders bought this token and sold. So that's already a good sign, with some of them profiting a few $1,000s. That's very good. Now, just like how we did with the other one, we checked the Twitter account. We're going to be doing the exact same thing here to make sure that they're at least going viral. And it appears that they actually have a Twitter community, with this getting 6,000 views, this getting a few hundred, 3,000, 2,000. So right off the bat, they're already getting more views than the other token, which is pretty good for this coin. Now, just by looking at this, the volume has died off a little bit, which isn't that good, but looking at this in the long run, since it does have a very strong narrative, I could definitely see this running again. So since this is only at a $200,000 market cap, what you're going to do is you're going to go down, copy the contact address, then you're going to go and load up Cheetah. If you don't know how to use that, I have a video on my channel showing exactly how to use it. It's super simple, super easy, or you can just watch me right now. Once you go to Cheetah, you're literally going to load up your wallet with Solana just by depositing, paste the contact address that you want to buy, and we're going to just buy 1 Solana of the token, and then I'm going to show you exactly how that works. We pasted it in, it opens this part up, we're going to select 1 Sol, we're going to wait for that to load, and then we're instantly going to hit buy. Once you guys hit buy, it automatically buys it super quickly, and boom, we're already in the token, and you guys can sell pretty much whatever you want. But if you know me, my selling strategy is to slowly sell as the coin slowly goes up, which is a good strategy because it minimizes your risk, but also maximizes your profit, so you can actually catch these big plays like how I am. So now that you know the easiest way to just scan for meme coins and check hundreds of coins within an hour or two so you can pick the best one, I'm going to show you the coin that made me $40,000 just this week alone. It was called MEC or MECH, whatever you want to call it, and it hit a few $1 million in market cap, and we caught this just what, 2 or 3 days ago, and I posted this inside of my VIP Telegram, which yeah, it is through Solana to join, but clearly it's worth it. If you do want to join and catch my exact entries and exits with me, just DM me on Telegram, which is at CryptoShifterOfficial, VIP, and I'll help you right away. But as you guys can see, I was able to catch this play all the way down here, and I was slowly selling along the way up, catching a 345% gain in total, which is about 4.5x, making me over $40,000. All I did was put around $10,000 in the coin. It was more like 11,000. I have the proof. It's in the Telegram. I showed you my P&L card from Cheetah, but that's really all you need. You just need to catch one good play every single week, maybe even once a day if you're active. Because in the game that we're in, the more active you are, the more money you're going to actually be able to make, because now you're going to be seeing all of the crypto trends. You're going to see what the meta is for the week. And every week in meme coins, there's pretty much a different set of trends. And if you're able to spot that early, that's how you're going to make thousands of dollars, just like how I did. The reason a lot of people lose money on Dexscreener or just trading meme coins in general is because they just pick a random coin that they like, or a token like this that's already up like 1,000%. Obviously, when you look at a chart just like this that's only been going up, you're bound to lose. You need to be able to spot them even earlier than the crowd. That's why one of my main filters is checking to see if it's between a $100,000 market cap and a $1 million market cap. Because if it's anything higher, it's really hard to actually find a 10x meme coin or even a 100x play. But by finding it at a 200K market cap just like this, all it has to do is hit $2 million, which is very possible and happens every single day. And you're already going to be catching a 10x. And if you're a small investor, which most of you guys are watching, you guys can easily turn 1 Solana into 10. And that's the easiest way to do it, just by doing your research. Most people go into a coin blind without doing any research, just by listening to some random influencer who's really just trying to liquidate them and take their money. But that's why by using Cheetah, Dexscreener, and GMGN, this is going to be the perfect setup to finally get you off your feet and catch these meme coins. And not only that, if you're doing your research and you're inside of my free Telegram where I do the research for you and I call these plays, you're going to be 3 steps ahead of everybody. 90% of the people in this space already lose from just not using a trading bot. By you using Dexscreener, using GMGN, and using the Cheetah trading bot to actually trade, you're already ahead of 90% of the people. And if you're in my free Telegram, woo! That's pretty much wraps, and you're pretty much setting yourself up to succeed and make thousands of dollars. Because when I first started in this space, I remember I only had $500 to my name, and I put $100 of that money into crypto, and now I've ended up making over 8 figures just by trading meme coins over the last 1 year. So hopefully you learned something in this video. Subscribe and comment if you have any questions whatsoever. And remember, if you want to trade with me, see my exact entries and exits DM me VIP on Telegram.